Facebook Live. So today I'm going to share with you the content of a meme that I put together quite a little while ago now, and it's where there's a picture of the dark sky, lots of clouds around, but then the sun's coming through the clouds, and the caption that I've used, which is from an article that I wrote a while before, and it's basically, I didn't put "are you," but I've put "trapped in what's gone" or "set free to begin again." Trapped in what's gone or set free to begin again. The thing about being human is that we continue to do the things that we've always done. We're creatures of habit. We're people who choose to take the path of least resistance. We choose to be the kind of people who are predicted. You can predict what a person's going to do. You can predict the way a person will behave in any set of circumstances. But what I'm suggesting in this meme, that there's a sense in which you and I are trapped by what's gone before, and we're no longer able to change that in any way. But in actual fact, the thing about each new day is you can do completely differently today what you did yesterday. It's your choice. You don't have to live your life the way it's been lived up until now. If it's not working, why would you carry on doing it? But we all do. We carry on doing the things which make us sad, because we're frightened of what might happen if I don't behave in the way that I've always behaved. It's almost like you have a default setting. You have an expectation inside yourself of, this is the way that I always behave. And I've said so many things to so many different people through my life of, this is who I am, this is what I do, that I can't be untrue to myself. But unfortunately, being true to yourself and actually making progress aren't compatible. If you're not growing, everything on the planet, every tree, every flower, every blade of grass, it's growing. Everything that's alive is growing. And if you're not growing and I'm not growing, we are trapped in what's gone. We're not set free to begin again. But every morning when you wake up, do you say, "Good morning, Lord," or do you say, "Good Lord, morning"? When you wake up in the morning, there's a whole new vista in front of you. But most people, they think the same thoughts, they do the same things, they go to the same places, not as many places as we used to do before COVID, but we are creatures of habit. We always continue to do the things that we've always done. And if there's an old adage, isn't there, if you continue to do the things that you've always done, you'll always end up with the same results. If you want a different result, you've got to set a different intention. So is your intention tomorrow morning when you wake up to be trapped in what's gone? Trapped in being the person that you've always been? Or do you want to grow? Do you want to actually change? Do you want to be a better version of you? Not somebody completely different to the person that you were the day before, but a tiny, constant and never-ending improvement. Do you want to be someone who constantly changes and updates, like most apps on our phones? They update every so often, don't they? Do you want to be an updated version of yourself? Do you want to be set free to begin again, or do you want to continue to be trapped in what's gone? It's a very simple concept. I don't know how many different times I can say it, how many different ways I can say it, but in the end it comes down to choice. You can choose to be the way you've always been, and nobody will stop you. You can be who you've always been, but is that really what a living being should be doing? Shouldn't you and I, I'm not preaching. If I am, I'm preaching to myself. They say if you point one finger, there's three but pointing back. So I'm saying to you, do I want to be better, a better version of ourselves tomorrow? Do we want to open up to the possibilities that our lives have already provided us with? Do we want to be the full package by the time we leave here? Do we want to be ripe, fully fledged? Do we want to be all that we can be, or do we just want to be all that we decide to be, which is less than all that we're capable of? Everybody, including me, everybody has got talents, abilities, things that make them worthwhile. And I'm telling you, the world's crying out for you to use those talents that you've got, to be the best you that you can be, so that the world can move forward, rather than being stuck and trapped in what's gone. Yeah, we can do the same things over. That shouldn't be too difficult. We've already done them before, but to be set free to begin again every new day, to have something new to look forward to. I mean, in a time of COVID, you can feel overwhelmed. I have, I've felt it myself, trapped in a physical location. I go to work, I come home. I go back to work, I come home. That's my life. It used to be going to gigs all over the country, going to see some singer-songwriters. I love to watch singer-songwriters. Going out and about to places of beauty, natural beauty, to the seaside. I used to do all that stuff. But I am not going to be curtailed by myself. I'm going to make sure that I do something new. I've been challenged tonight to join TikTok, and I'm aware of it. I mean, it's not something that I'm totally unaware of, but how to use it, I haven't got a clue. I'd rather stay in my comfort zone. But apparently there is an opportunity for people to see part and parcel. Somebody said, why don't you just post the last minute of these videos that you're doing, and then people can go back and watch the rest if they want. So I know people are watching right now. I know that people watch later on when I've stopped recording. But let me just sum it up now. Your life and mine are the sum total of all the things that we do. I'm suggesting here that maybe what you should be doing and what I should be doing is something a little bit extra every single day. We need to stretch ourselves, not by a mile, but by maybe a millimetre or centimetre or even an inch. Every day we need to just develop, to grow, to be something more than we were the day before. And then we will not be trapped in what's gone. We'll be set free to begin again.